Tuned in to a Grown Folks production
In the mix
with the commish, Nate.
How about now? Now I hit the wrong button. I was like, why is no one hearing me? Why is it on the wrong scene? What is going on? I don't know. We figured it out though. It's all good. We are ready to go. Welcome to Saints and Sinners, week number 16 action. New Orleans Saints versus the Atlanta Falcons in a super pivotal game for not only the NFC South, but also for the entire playoffs and the OMFL. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with me. OMFL, world's longest online CFM in the world, season 100. We're 21 years old and still going. Started as a PC league, moved over to PlayStation 3 and have kind of grown ever since. And I'm glad that you're hanging out with us. Come get involved in the chat. I want to hear you during the game. I want to get your thoughts. After the game's over, we do a little bit of a coach interview. We take your questions, and we're going to see how this game pulls out, because is pulls out the word I want to use? I don't know. If you've never been with me before, you're going to soon learn that I have no clue how to properly use the English language. It is a definite struggle for me, and we're going to probably see that struggle even continue. Okay, let's talk about the Atlanta Falcons. That's why you're here. First, we'll look at the playoff picture. Right now, the Saints sit in the number 1 seed, but this is what I've been warning everybody about on Press Pass Live, on Saints and Sinners, on everything. This is the stretch of games coming up. Atlanta Falcons, Carolina Panthers, and Cleveland Browns, all playoff teams. Currently, the Panthers are at 7 seed. Falcons are at the 5 seed. Browns at the number 2 seed. Panthers are 2 games back from the NFC South lead. Falcons are 1 game back from the NFC South lead. And I got to still play both of those teams, one of them right now. So this is kind of the stretch that I was worried was going to end our season and push us from a number 1 seed all the way down to like a 5, 6, or 7 seed. We're going to see exactly how it plays out, but let's look at these New Orleans Saints and these Atlanta Falcons. We'll look at my team first as we show that Deion McCarthy, our number 1 rated quarterback that we drafted in Madden 22 or 21, brought him over as an import, had a lot of potential as a rookie, just has not lived up to the hype. We actually were not going to re-sign him 2 seasons ago. We threw him a petty deal so that he would refuse it. Then we could franchise him. We were going to ship him to Oakland. The deal was done. It was worked out. Then he took the petty deal and threw everything in a kink. 199 for 306, 2,863 yards, 18 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. That is just way too high of a number, with the touchdown number being way too low. 65% completion percentage is okay. And then 40 interceptions. The offensive line has done a better job here in the second half of the season, but in the first half of the season was really letting him down. He battled through and played really well in the first 2 games, and then it took a dump, and it has not recovered just yet. Alvin Kamara doing what Kamara does, 268 carries, 1,186 yards, 19 touchdowns. Does have 2 fumbles, and they were kind of big fumbles, one against the Atlanta Falcons. Lloyd, the second-year running back, 52 for 208. Sermon 40 for 221. Sermon's up for contract, so we got to kind of decide if we're going to re-sign him. Both those guys averaging over 5 yards a carry, which is pretty nice. But Lloyd kind of being the primary backup. Marquez Hopkins, 64 receptions, 1,001 yards, 8 touchdowns. Emmanuel Hall having a good touchdown season, 40 receptions, 518 yards, 6 touchdowns. Troutman with 31, Broyles with 25, Kamara with 22. But it's really about the number 1, number 2 receiver. And because the Saints' passing stats aren't that sexy and they're not able to kind of get some momentum going, you don't see a ton of these stats being really, really good. Here's that offensive line struggles that we talked about. Ridgeway 7, Ramczyk 6, Armstead 6, Rees 5, McCoy 4. That's your starters, friends. That's not a good average, especially when we go look at the Atlanta Falcons, and you'll see just how little pressure that they've given up. Dakota McMillan having a great season. Chauncey Gardner, though, is the MVP of this entire team. Should be in the defensive MVP race. If he doesn't, Loss, I'm coming for you. We got to have a conversation because this guy should be in discussions for Defensive Player of the Year and possibly even an MVP conversation because he has single-handedly carried this team. 71 tackles from a safety position, 4 tackles for loss, 12 interceptions, and I think we got a forced fumble or 2 in here. Yeah, 2 forced fumbles. This guy's got several touchdowns. Could have had a couple more, but there were some games where we were kind of winning blowouts and just didn't take it. And then the rookie, Logan Rhodes, he too better be in the Defensive Rookie of the Year because this guy has been all the difference for the New Orleans Saints. 68 tackles, 10 tackles for loss, only 2 sacks, no interceptions, but he's got his hands on a couple of balls. There's a statement I didn't think I'd be making today. Javon Kinlaw has had a spectacular season for us, 13.5 sacks. Turner, Alexander, Lopez, Felton, all these guys, just disappear. Like, Peyton Turner got 7.5 sacks in the first 4 weeks. I was like, heck yeah, this guy's really turning the corner. We get Davenport to turn the corner. He has 2 sacks in one game, nothing else any other game. He's been injured. He's coming back. So it's been a struggle from the defensive line outside of Kinlaw. And then interceptions, our team is in the top 5 in interceptions this year. Chauncey Gardner with 12. Lattimore's got 8. He could have had way more than that. He's got tons of deflections, 15 deflections. 8 of those should have been picks. So he should be in that 16 interception range. Tracy Walker, Defensive Player of the Week last week, had 3 interceptions, gives him a total of 7. Williams and Adebo both have 5. Let's go look at the Atlanta Falcons real quick, and then we're going to let them know that we are ready to go. Atlanta Falcons, we try to be a thorn in their side, but the honest truth is ever since Kobe has stepped over to Atlanta, he's pretty much owned us. And Baker Mayfield having a spectacular season. This team is red hot. I think they're on 6-game winning streak right now. They're the top in offense. They're in the top in defense. They're just doing everything really, really well right now. Almost 4,000 yards passing for Baker Mayfield, 29 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, a 67% completion percentage. He's got all the weapons in the world. And then Aaron Rivas, a third-year running back, who I've been telling the league is going to be a problem. He's finally showing it this year. 187 carries, 1,074 yards, 9 touchdowns. Clements, also a very good running back, 96 carries, 377 yards, 1 touchdown. The rookie out of Ohio having a pretty good season. Kyle Pitts is a problem. So is Adams. So is Ridley. Pick your poison. Pick who you're going to fight. Oh, and then he'll throw in the second tight end just to kind of keep things, balanced here. I mean, he's got all the weapons. He attacks you deep. He attacks you medium. He plays really, really well. Adams with 10 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts with 8 touchdowns. Those guys are problems, and those are guys that you really got to focus. You almost got to take one of them out of the game and hope that the other one doesn't burn you. I know that these stats aren't super sexy, but the interior of his offensive line has done a pretty decent job of keeping Baker Mayfield upright. The tackles have struggled, both of them giving up 8 sacks apiece. But as we talked about, my team has struggled getting pressure on the outside, which is why his team gives me so much trouble this season. And we lost in our first matchup. It's one of the 2 losses is against the next 2 teams that we play, the Panthers and the Falcons. Justin Reed, 85 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss and 4 interceptions. He's got a lot of tackles from this team, a lot of sacks from this team, 11.5 from Hobbs coming off the right end, 10 coming off from the left end from Deshaun Bonds. This guy has just got tons of pressure coming off the edge. And then Grady Jarrett is just a force right in the middle. Not a lot of interceptions. 4 from Reed, 4 from Royals, but you got to know where Royals is lining up every time he gets on the field. This guy is an import. He's a stud, and he makes a ton of plays. And that sets up this really pivotal matchup between the Saints and the Falcons, as this is going to begin the hard streak that the Saints have with the Falcons, Panthers, and Browns coming up. Let him know that I am ready to go here. What's up, Evolve Sports? Good to see you. I think that's Brian. How you doing, Brian? I know that we got a lot of fun stuff coming up with you, and I'm excited to see some of the wrestling content. I need to decide if I'm going to buy that game and just try to get this league going. It just stinks that there's like so many kind of issues that come out with it. What's up, JJ? Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming to hang out with me on a Good Friday. Let Kobe know I am ready to go. I'm just hoping to keep this one close. Falcons are a struggle, to say the least. He's so good on offense, puts a lot of pressure on defense. We are playing at home, which is a good thing. Kind of helps us out a little bit. But we'll see. Oh, our opponent has left the session. Well, there we go. Let's search again. If it does this again, then that usually means one of us have a roster issue. Is Good Friday a thing in Canada? I don't know if that'd be a thing that's celebrated or not. Well, not searching. All right. Oh, technical difficulties. Oh, nice. That'll be fun. Yeah, drop a link, tag everybody. I know you're nervous about tagging everybody, but tag everybody, and it should be good. That'll be fun. Where would I look? Team salaries should show me. I'm at 53 or 53. Nope, not gonna show me. Used to be an easy way to do this. Oh, trades. I should do it. Oh, can't trade anymore. Duh. Well, I don't have any injuries. Unless something weird happened. Is he? Oh. I'll take it. I'll take it. Holy cow, I should have looked at this. This should have been part of the whole thing that we started off with. Devontae Adams is out this week. His number one wide receiver. His number one outside linebacker. I guess that's not right because he moved Jones to outside linebacker. So his number two outside linebacker. This guy's amazing. And then Deshaun Bonds is rookie, who is number two on his team in sacks. All right, let's see if it does it again. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Get over here, get everything ready. Yeah, man, please post all that. Like, our home is your home, and I want to see all that stuff. So please post. Should I go gold jerseys? No, I think we did those last time, and it ended up not being a good game for us. Don't go black. Okay, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, here we go. Saints, Falcons, week number 16 action. What a great day. I had the day off. My wife and I went to brunch at one of our favorite restaurants in the city. Had an amazing brunch meal. Coming to get some Madden going. Today starts the first day that I start the very long process of getting my studio ready. Going to probably take me, I don't know, 6 to 8 months because it's expensive to build out a studio and I don't have that kind of money. So, but today's the first day to kind of start cleaning it out and getting it prepped for paint. And it's going to be a good time. I can't wait. All right. So we got to start off solid here. Baker Mayfield starting this drive from the 22. Oh, nice play by Logan. Getting off of those blocks. He's done that all season. Logan has been such a powerhouse for us. I mean, we didn't think the rookie was going to be able to come in and play like this. This guy has been lights out the entire season. There you go, McMillan. McMillan and Turner making a play in the backfield. Getting ready for that jet pass. And the Falcons just have so much offensive firepower. It's nice, in a way, to not have to face Devontae Adams. But still tons of firepower. Like, he's got all the players that can make plays. I mean, this is a lot of pressure here. A lot of playmakers on the field, putting a man in motion. Baker's going to go back to pass. Oh, and a Debo right there to make the play, and he just lets that one drop away. That would have been massive. That could have been an easy pick six. Debo makes a break on the ball and just lets that one get through his hands. Debo, you got to catch that. You got to bring that one in. Falcons are going to be forced to punt from their own 24-yard line. So a nice little 3 and out, 3 up, 3 down. Get it right back to the offense. Sharp punt. This is going to be brought in by Werner. That's a weird punt. And the Saints are going to start their first drive from the 49-yard line. It's a great field position to start their opening drive. And I will be completely honest. I get really nervous whenever we get all the breaks to open up the game, because that means Madden is going to take it all back from you at the very end. So we got the momentum. Let's get focused here. McCarthy under center. 2 tight ends to the left, 2 receivers to the right. This is going to go to Kamara. Kamara's with a nice little run there. He was able to get through the gap. We're actually going to try something different this game. I started trying this in practice, something we used to do back in the day, and we kind of got away from it. We're going to go all 22. All 22 camera for this game. We'll see if I can stick with it. It plays slightly different when you're in all 22, but I like being able to kind of see everything that's going on. Nice run by Kamara to Kamara open up this game. Oh, nice little run there. 2 rushes, 18 yards. That's a nice way to start your day. 2 carries, 18 yards. We'll spit it out. Set up a 2nd and 6 here for the Saints. And this is usually where we start to see the pressure get applied from the Falcons. Get 4 down linemen in tight. Linebacker. He's going to hit Hopkins. Nice pass right over the linebacker. Linebacker tried to make he kind of covered the drag route and then came back across. But Hopkins able to get behind the linebacker, and McCarthy with a great throw on the run. You never know what you're going to get from those throws on the run, right? They could come up short and get picked pretty quickly. That's a nice little pass and catch there. It's up a 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Thanks, man. Just in my living room. I am so ready to get into a studio. I can't even begin to express. He's going to have Troutman out to the right, and that's going to be a touchdown, New Orleans. And there go my gift buttons, not working. All right, try it again. There we go. Troutman had the one-on-one coverage with the user, and you got to protect kind of the vertical route there. I think he assumed it was going to be an out route. He just broke a little too late on the out route. Opened some things up for Troutman. Great pitch and catch. Saints are going to go up early, and even more than that, it's great to have all the momentum. The Saints get the momentum here, open up this game, and now the hard part is to keep it. Great play by Werner. Werner breaking through on special teams to keep Rivas from getting going. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 17 after a great drive from the Saints defense with a quick 3 and out. Offense helps them out, comes back with their own touchdown drive. And now we got a ball game going. Nice play by McMillan. We talked about him in the pregame. McMillan just playing great. And I promise, in this little screen right here, it just looks blue. There's a puppy dog in there somewhere. Is Abby? She's in there. She's sleeping hard. But I promise there is a puppy in there. And that is going to be the new puppy cam. At least we can get her to move around a little bit. 2nd and 10 from the 17. Baker Mayfield in a pistol formation. Baker's going to be back to pass. He's got a man wide open. It's Kyle Pitts. Oh, no, the Saints miss a tackle. Kyle Pitts is off to the races. Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons. And after having all the momentum, playing great, Kyle Pitts breaks loose, one-on-one coverage, nobody over the top. And then the Saints just missed the tackle, some reason. Took a bad angle, something happened there. And they give up the big touchdown. We got a tied ball game, and all the momentum is now starting to go back to the Atlanta Falcons. Rawls is going to get this to the 19-yard line, so he's not even going to get to the 20. A loss of 6 yards if you think about it, because you just can't get those yards back. All right, 1st and 10 from the 19. So after a missed tackle that leads to a touchdown, after a pretty good defensive stand, Saints are now going to start this one from behind the 8 ball from the 19-yard line. Royals almost makes a pick. He made a great play on that ball. Man coverage kind of will lead to that if you're not careful. Royals makes a great play and breaks that one away. Now we're fully expecting some Atlanta Falcons blitz here. You get the first down stop, sets up a 2nd and long here. It's a good down to blitz on, especially if you're expecting the run. Pressure right up the middle. They're going to get the sack. Heel's going to come up and just get the pressure. That just plays a good zone, get a lot of pressure. The Falcons actually don't blitz a lot. I remember looking at their stats, and they're actually below 6 or 7% on all their blitzes. And that's going to set up a 3rd and long here for the Saints. And this is how quickly the game, momentum, everything can kind of change on you in just a couple of plays. Saints are sitting here questioning everything. Troutman's going to get a big play. Rawls is going to get him out of bounds, but first down, New Orleans, and a big play from Troutman. Troutman making his presence felt against the Atlanta Falcons. Something they normally don't have to worry about. Nice play by number 43, breaking through the fullback. Able to stop that one from getting a first down, but a nice gain of 7 from Alvin Kamara. McCarthy's going to hand off to Alvin. Alvin's got a little bit of a lane there, just enough to get a first down. Keep this drive going to set up a 1st and 10 from the 35. Alvin Kamara having a pretty decent game to get this one going. Now it's time to get a couple of the backups some runs here. Atlanta Falcons sending a blitz there. Sermon's in the backfield. 2-minute tight. 1st and 10 from the 35. This is going to go to Sermon, but nice job at number 98. Coming off the edge there. Hobbs, one of his top tacklers, and I think his #1 sack leader. The second-year defensive end just playing outstanding this season, and a nice play to stop Sermon from getting going on that one. Three receivers. He's got Troutman in the backfield with Kamara. Going to hit Troutman on the out route. Dangerous throw with Jones right there. Jones, a great pass defender. Just felt like the middle was going to be clogged, so McCarthy tried to get it out to Troutman really quick. Lucky for them, that one was caught and didn't turn into an ugly play. So big 3rd down here, 3rd and 5 from the 31. Saints trying to answer the Falcons score. Falcons defense playing really well. And now it's just bounced at Hopkins' feet. Very confusing. That was the right read. Saints had a good call on. A nice route that was around, but McCarthy just completely whiffed, and this is the up and down season that he's had. He has moments where he plays exceptionally well, and then he's got moments where he just bounces it at their feet, or he has an errant throw that kind of gets away from him. This is the struggle with McCarthy. This is one of the reasons our team didn't want to hold on to him. We didn't want to pay him a big contract. We want to go ahead and let him go on to Oakland and get a little restart. And thank you, Madden, for not registering my kick meter. Thank you. Appreciate that. But it's payback for the Atlanta Falcons punt that they didn't get either. Nice little kick return there up to the 37. Rivas, dangerous return, man. You can kind of do it all. Rivas is a great playmaker for them. First and 10 from the 37 for Baker Mayfield. Going to run it right up the middle. Nice run by Rivas. It's got to be getting tired. That kid gets the nice kick return. Comes right back and gives them 6 more on 1st down. Saints finally healthy here in the second half of the season after a couple of big-time injuries. The defense really starting to come back together. Everybody's starting to play much better football. And Logan Rose is sitting there to make the tackle, completely whiffs on Clemens. We talked about him in the pregame as well. Clemens is a very good running back. The rookie's averaging, I think it was like 3.8 yards a carry, which isn't sexy, but he's played really good whenever he comes to play the New Orleans Saints. So something about our team that gets him excited, gets him going. Nice run by Clements again. So 2 carries, 21 yards. That'll help the average get bumped up just a bit. Rookie getting 2 big carries there. And why is my nose itching? This is not the time for a nose to itch. That's called a bad angle. That's getting used to this new camera. Play action jailhouse screen works out really well for the Atlanta Falcons. First and 10 from the 29. Falcons trying to answer the Saints field goal. Wide open is Clemens. Clemens getting it done in the backfield. Clemens now getting it done as a receiver. It's 2 feet down. 3 receptions, 20 yards, plus 2 carries for 21 yards. This guy has been a pain, a thorn in our side ever since coming to the Atlanta Falcons. Looking for a post out from his number 2 tight end here. And that one is almost picked off by Lattimore. That's Lattimore and Adebo, both with big-time drops. That's a bad start to this game against the Atlanta Falcons, where you got to hold on to those passes. Nice play by the Saints defense, coming up and getting Revis before he gets going. Big third down now, 3rd and 9 from the 14-yard line. It's probably the last play here of the first quarter. So your first quarter is going to come to an end in week number 16 action of OMFL season 100. New Orleans Saints lead the Atlanta Falcons 10-7 in what has been a weird kind of back and forth of big plays, both on offense and defense from these two teams. And the NFC South battle just continues to grow here. A big 3rd and 9. Crosby is going to save a touchdown. Baker Mayfield hits his number 2 tight end, Carter, running a drag route, just burning everybody. I don't know who had him on their coverage. I think it was Crosby, but that was terrible coverage. Going to set up a 1st and goal from the 2. This is never fun. Crosby shooting the gap. Getting Revis in the backfield for a loss of 1. Set up 2nd and goal from the 3. Great play by Kaiser, the backup middle linebacker, coming in there, making a great play. Saints are going to try something a little different here. Going to break out the 3-4 defense. Baker Mayfield under center. Going to hand this one off to Revis, and the Saints make a play in the backfield again. It's McMillan shooting the gap. Great crash down from the right side. That's going to set up a 3rd and goal from the 6. Baker Mayfield in a pistol formation. He's got Gaddis, Revis in the backfield. That one's going to get hit as he throws. Oh, and they almost squeeze it in there. That's a great catch on a bad pass as he throws out of the sack. Kinlaw getting a lot of pressure, and they're going to go for it. So 4th and goal from the 2. I know Falcons feel like they got to go for it. Revis is going to catch the play action. Going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown for Atlanta. It's a great play call. The Saints have to get a lot of pressure to make that play not work. They got no pressure at all. Atlanta takes a 13-10 lead and make it 14-10 lead with 7:47 left to go here in the second quarter. Pivotal matchup between two teams trying to win the NFC South. Saints trying to hold on with a death grip to their number one seed, but got a tough stretch of 3 games here against 3 playoff teams. And so our playoffs basically start today. Broyles is going to break this one. Broyles, the rookie wide receiver, is going to break it for a touchdown. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown Broyles. New Orleans Saints with a kick return touchdown by the rookie Broyles. Little duck, duck, goose for you. Running around, young man. And that is a momentum shifter after Atlanta comes down and gets their first lead of the game on a great drive. They go for it on 4th and goal. Oh, and that one was almost blocked. That animation kicked in and made us worried. And there is an unexpected touchdown that you can't really count on when you go into these games, but you take them when you can get them. New Orleans Saints takes another lead, 17-14 here. And we got to watch out because Revis will do the exact same thing to us. Yeah, I got to go to Dynamite, man. It was a blast. The crowd was red hot. It looked great on TV. It didn't look that great in person. That's not a great stadium. It's an okay stadium. It's kind of old. But the crowd was red hot. We bought those tickets 2 years ago. That's how many times it got pushed back due to COVID. And it was nice to be able to finally go to that game or that show. Logan getting off of the block and getting them a tackle on Clements. Oh, and it looks like our kicker is going to be hurt for this game. Oh, no. Oh, and that's going to be an issue for the Saints. The only good thing, if there is a silver lining, is that we draft kickers to play punters. So technically, our kicker is a punter. Or our punter is a kicker, and hopefully he can come in and fill in. But that's going to be a major problem. Then the Falcons coming out with 2 tight ends. Clements in the backfield, who's played excellent today. You can see Clements already getting a majority of the carries. Kyle Pitts on that out route. It's been that out route here today that has burned the Saints a couple of different times. Post out one time for the big touchdown, out route that time. And so the tight ends are playing a massive factor in this game on both sides for both of these teams. Baker's got Clements in the backfield. This is going to be a play action. And number 19 blew right past Adebo. Clements, the receiver this time. The double move to the outside. The all-out blitz burns the Saints. The Falcons answer right back. The touchdown of their own. And we're in a hell of a game now. 3 plays, 80 yards. A quick answer for the Atlanta Falcons. And now it looks like both teams don't know what to do. And the Atlanta Falcons are taking a hold of this game. If it wasn't for the Saints' lucky kickoff return touchdown, they may not have had anything going here. Broyles had a little bit of a lane. Oh, they're going to get a flag. It's going to be a block in the back. It's going to be an illegal block in the back, so that one's going to come back to the 20-yard line. Now the Saints are going to be up against it. They need to get an answer of their own. 21-17 with 6:27 left to go here, starting their drive from the 20-yard line. McCarthy's got Kamara in the backfield. This one's going to go to Kamara. That one's going to be shut down by Grady Jarrett pretty quickly. Grady's a great player. Plays superb for them. And is a guy that you got to know where he is because they'll move him around a little bit. And he just has such a great job of putting pressure on you in a lot of different ways, especially in the run game. Instead of a 2nd and 8 here. Lloyd's in the backfield for this one. Lloyd trying to run through an arm tackle. He's going to get it up to about the 26-yard line. Lloyd looked like he had a little bit of a lane there. Falcons did a great job at shutting that one down pretty quick. Gonna set up a big 3rd and 4 here from the 26. That's a bad throw. I read the cornerback coming up, and as soon as I made the decision, he started to go back. We see another zone defense on 3rd down, so a lot of zone defense on 3rd down from the Falcons. Hopefully he'll work on mixing that up. We definitely thought, rule-wise, we were going to see a man defense there, but we did not, and this is why it's important to read the play that's in front of you. Reva's trying to get a spin move. Falcons going to start their drive up 21-17 from the 39-yard line. Baker Mayfield has played great. Backup running back Clements has had a good day. And Kyle Pitts doing what Kyle Pitts does. Two tight ends. This one's going to go to Clements. Clements with another great lane. Clements 4 rushes for 33 yards and seems to be the unstoppable force for the New Orleans Saints. They can't get their arms on him. He's just got great lanes to run through. He's making plays for these Atlanta Falcons today. Two tight ends to the right. One's going to be in motion here. Got Clements in the backfield again. Williams comes up. It gets a stiff arm for his actions. Clements going to pick up the 1st down. And clearly Clements is going to get a lot of these carries. He's the red hot hand? I don't know how to say that. He's got the hot hand. That's what I'm trying to say. And so he's going to get a majority of the carries here for the Atlanta Falcons. And why not? Peyton Turner getting back there and making a great play in the backfield, and the Saints defense needed that. We got a loss of 5 here. That was 2nd and 15 from the 47-yard line. Revis in the backfield, 3 receivers, 2 to the right of Baker Mayfield. He's got Kyle Pitts, though. Kyle Pitts is a problem. And with Devontae Adams being out, Kyle Pitts continues to be a problem. And so we're going to have to change our focus. We're going to start putting our focus on Kyle Pitts. So we're going to see if we can do that. Looking for the post out here. That's going to go to Revis right up the middle. It's Logan making a play on Revis. Revis only 8 carries for 4 yards. So the Saints doing a good job on defense with him. But it's Clements who's been the problem for us all day. Just making plays and getting in the backfield. And 8, 10, 12 yards a carry, it feels like. Kaiser getting back there and getting off the block to keep Revis from getting going to set up a big 3rd down. Saints moving over to a 3-4 defense after Kyle Pitts has continued to create problems for us. Trying to mix some things up here. Baker Mayfield under center. He's got Revis in the backfield. Kyle Pitts to his right. Kyle Pitts is going to go in motion. This one's going to go to Revis. He's going to get hit sticked, but that doesn't matter. He holds on to the ball after the 1st down. That's a nice little screen call. And you can see the dink and the dunk. He's not really hitting the main guy that you think he would be hitting with Devontae Adams. Instead, he's getting the ball to Pitts in space. He's dinking it down to the running backs. And he's just making really good decisions. They're spreading the Saints out here. 3 receivers. Revis in the backfield. Going to check it down to Revis. Another great call with no pressure. You've got time to scan the field. Baker Mayfield is 12 of 14 with 3 touchdowns already here in the first half of the game. Continues his red-hot season that he's having. And after coming over for the Atlanta Falcons, this guy has just clearly found his footing and found a home here. And finally, the Saints get some pressure from Peyton Turner. His first sack in 3 weeks. Peyton Turner coming off the right side. And that's what it's going to take for this team to continue to make plays against these Atlanta Falcons. That's going to set up a big play here. We got 3rd and 8 from the 17. 102 left to go. Baker Mayfield's got 2 tight ends in the back, fullback and tight end. Fullback's going to go, tight end's going to go in motion. And that should be picked off by Williams. Oh. Try to catch it on the rebound. Can't complain, though. The Atlanta Falcons have at least 2 of their own dropped interceptions. Field goal's going to be up, and it's going to be good. That's going to give the Atlanta Falcons a 7-point lead, 24-17. 41 seconds left to go here in the first half. Saints do have all 3 of their timeouts, but so do the Atlanta Falcons. Burrow's going to be hit right at the 20-yard line. And this is the area of the field that I always get nervous about exactly what to do. You push it, you try to get downfield, make a play. You let this just kind of get it to halftime, get the ball back. It's a nervous place because you can make a big mistake and really completely allow a game to get away from you. McCarthy's got 4 receivers, 1st and 10 from the 20. And if 49 would just get out of my way. But nope, 49 doesn't get out of my way. That's going to lead to a 2nd and 13 after a 3-yard loss from the Atlanta Falcons defense. Now I expect to see some zone. He's got Hopkins. Hopkins is going to hold on to that one. He's going to take a timeout with 1 second left. Why? I don't know. Just hit the button. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. What's up, Massimo? Massimo is part of that terrible streak that I've got coming up here. Teams that I got to play. And no pass interference, even though clearly Jones was holding Kamara. There's no pass interference call. Thanks, Taekwondo, for the subscription. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Guys, do me a favor. Close the chat. Open. Or hit the like button. Sorry, I was trying to do 50 things at once there. Hit the like button and come back and chat. Thanks, you're going to receive the opening kickoff. There's the puppy. I told you guys there was a puppy down there. Clearly, she was sleepy. Rawls is going to take this one in the back of his end zone. Not the lane. Ooh, number 13. Just hammer it down. Thank you again for the subscription. I appreciate you guys. Starting to think, though, that my... Running out of time here. What am I doing? All right, go back. Okay. I guess I just can't see him because I got my screen too small. Okay, thank you. Mare with a nice little run to the left side. This is always the tough part about playing during the day when everybody's home. Is just like there's all kinds of things going on behind me, but we got to get focused here. We're losing against the Atlanta Falcons in a pivotal game. We got to get focused. We got to make something happen. 2nd and 5. New Orleans Saints. Ooh, Falcons showing some pressure. Lloyd's going to break that one towards the middle to get it to the 34. Lloyd with a nice run right up the middle. Falcons showing some faux pressure. And that's one thing I've learned about playing him is that just got to stick to the game plan because he's going to move people around. He's going to move things around. He's going to try to trick you, and he does a great job of tricking you. So we got to be careful. Going to be 8 in the box for a 1st and 10. Sermon in the background. He's going to have a gap right up the middle. Sermon just running the safety over to get the first down. Number 20 is going to have to call the police after that one. 1st and 10 for Sermon from the own 44-yard line. Nice run from both Sermon and Lloyd, and back-to-back giving Kamara a bit of a break there, and also making sure we get those backup running back carries in. Eight in the box once again. McCarthy under center. Kamara back in the backfield. McCarthy's going to try to get that one out to Hall, and Rawls is going to get there and get that tackled. 1st and 10 from the 45. 2-3 really nice back-to-back plays there for the Saints. Starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Continue to sprinkle in that run. Let that pass game find some rhythm and get going here. Hopkins getting shut down, though. That time having the user man coverage just kind of scared me away. We had Hall wide open on the outside. This one's going to go to Kamara, hesitating, being patient, but going to get a nice gain there. And there's an injury there from Sutton. I think he is the backup or nickel cornerback. Kamara's going to pick up 4 on that one. Going to set up a 2nd and 6 from the 40-yard line. He's got Troutman. Troutman making his 3rd catch of the day. Troutman with a touchdown already and getting that one going. Great catch by Troutman, getting the momentum to come back to the Saints. His 4th reception for 72 yards, leading this team in both receptions and yards in this day. And that's something Troutman hasn't been able to ever say in his career with the Saints. Raj, how's your granddaughter or son? I forget. How's your grandchild? Just getting that one thrown out of the sack. Pressure didn't even hesitate. Just came right on in. We should have gotten out of that play action. We didn't. So 2nd and 10 from the 23 for the Saints. Offensive line doing a good job of protecting everybody. McCarthy just running that one out of bounds. Wanted to throw that one away, but just kind of ran out of real estate. Up a big third down here. Third and 10 from the 23. Saints open a drive in the second half. Showing a little faux pressure. I do not expect them to send the pressure. And he's trying to squeeze it in the back. That's going to get picked off. Okay. What? Okay. And that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Interception. Atlanta Falcons. Took a shot there, mainly because we felt like we needed to push it a little bit, and didn't pay off. Number 13, Clements, with a great game so far. 6 carries, 44 yards. Both Clements just burning us both in the run and the pass. That turnover is going to just haunt the Saints. Like, again, I said this at the beginning. I always get worried when you start getting all the breaks to start a game because Madden has a way of just taking those things right back. Williams getting over there and keeping Revis from getting going. Revis 10 carries, only 11 yards on the day. But does set up a 3rd and short here for the Atlanta Falcons for 3rd and 1 from their own 29-yard line. Baker Mayfield in a pistol formation. Got Revis in the backfield, 2 tight ends. That one's going to go to Revis. He's going to get just enough. Saints did a good job of trying to clog up the middle, but when you only need a yard, it isn't that difficult to get back there and grab 6 inches. Another statement I didn't think I'd be making today. Falcons switching this one around. Kyle Pitts continues to be a problem, that time on the drag route. Baker Mayfield, 13 of 16, 240 yards, having a great game. Super efficient, which is why he has such that high percentage. But also, Kobe just checks it down, and so he doesn't throw a lot of interceptions because of that. Pistol formation. Got Kyle Pitts, Revis, fullback in the backfield. Big hit stick from Marshawn Lattimore. He drops the interception a while ago. I'd much rather you get some interceptions than sit here trying to drop the hammer on a 1st down run. Another pistol formation. Baker Mayfield, Kyle Pitts, fullback. He's got Clements this time in the backfield. Clements picks up 3 to set up a 2nd and 7. Oh, man. Sorry, Raj. That's terrible, man. Praying for her, bro. Logan doing a good job. Revis cutting it back inside. 13 carries now for 22 yards, but Logan able to get off the block. 5 tackles for the young rookie. Continues to be a force in the middle. Doesn't put up a ton of sexy stats. Puts up the stats and makes the difference for the Saints defense in all the ways that you need a linebacker to come in and make a difference. That was just going to be floated out there as he throws out of a sack, and Ridley goes and makes a play. Chauncey Gardner getting burnt. Nice little play action, put a man in motion. Kobe continues to call the plays that work really well for him. He didn't throw out of a sack. It just was a weird-looking throw, I guess. Kobe has my number, and he's making all the right calls right now. Touchdown Atlanta Falcons. Again, zero pressure from the Saints. Baker's got all day to just sit back there on an all-out blitz. I don't know what more you could do or try, say, beg. It's tough. All right. Well, not really working out the way that we want. Now the Saints are down big. This is exactly what Nate warned everybody was going to happen. No one wanted to listen to me. And maybe now y'all will listen.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
There's not a whole lot that we can do here. Nope. That's not what we wanted to hit. Kamara had a bit of a lane there, just couldn't get it going. Only 8 carries for 45 yards. The Saints defense seeing a lot more blitzes from the Atlanta Falcons than we were expecting to see. He's going to have Hopkins. It's thrown behind him, but Hopkins with a great catch. McCarthy now 19 for 15. Does have the interception, but the touchdown to go along with it. And plenty of time. Both offensive lines doing a great job of just protecting their quarterbacks, not allowing anybody to get some pressure. Now the Saints are clearly seeing some pressure. Going to hit Hall in that one. Hall's going to break through a tackle. He's going to cut it back inside, get it to about the 49-yard line. Nice play from Hall. Again, that's that faux pressure where they show everybody's coming in. And then he just backs out. And he's just playing a normal defense, a normal cover 2 defense. Something that we've had to continue to take note, and something Kobe does often. Kamara breaking through arm tackles. Going to pick up the first down from the 37-yard line. Probably coming up close against the last play of the third quarter here. First and 10 from the New Orleans Saints from the 37. This will be the last play of the third quarter. Saints trying to get some momentum, trying to stay in this game. Great play by number 52, the rookie middle linebacker, second-year middle linebacker, getting back there and making a play. Even though it's a full cover 4, everyone came in after the run. So that tells me either A, his defense is really, really good, or B, he used a button he wasn't supposed to use or accidentally used, because they crushed that play way too quick. He's got Hall, and Hall's going to have that one knocked away by number 24. 24 getting over there and knocking that away at the last moment. Great play by the Atlanta Falcons. It's going to set up a big 3rd and 9 here, 3rd and 10, I should say. He's going to have Trapman. Trapman goes back, picks that one up, breaks a tackle, and gets it down to the 21-yard line. McCarthy now 11 for 18 for 167 yards. Troutman having a superb game against the Atlanta Falcons, and McCarthy just barely able to get that one off before getting hit in the backfield. Mayer cutting it back inside. Looks like they're going to give him 8 or 9. They're going to give him 8 on that one to set up a 2nd and 2. Atlanta Falcons now getting some injuries piling up here. I feel for him because I've been there. It seems to happen to me at the end of every season. As long as we can avoid that bad juju, we'll take it. Grady Jarrett doing what Grady Jarrett does. He's all blocked up. He's pushed to the inside and still somehow breaks through and picks up a tackle on the backfield. Keep the Saints from getting a 1st down. Set up a big 3rd and 1 here. Kamara, is that the 2nd all-out blitz? Is that back-to-back blitzes? No, it's just a cover 1. Well, we're going to go ahead and take the field goal on this one. Make it an 11-point game. Field goals aren't going to... That's what happens when you have an injured kicker. And your punter, who is a kicker, comes in and just shanks a perfect kick. That's pretty tough. So this one's all but over now. Unless the Saints defense comes through with some kind of massive play. Falcons are going to sweep the Saints in their series. They're going to take hold of the NFC South. And the Saints slide has begun. Nice play by McMillan there. Saints done a great job on Revis. Not so much on the two Clements, who both had their way with the Saints. Really get behind the Saints defense. Baker Mayfield, now only 3 missed passes. He's got 4 touchdowns on the day. Continues to just have his way with the Saints, and that is no pressure. He had all day to throw. Feet set, perfect pass. 1st down, Atlanta Falcons. Somehow, Revis breaking through. That's Clements. Clements has just been a pain for us today. Gets a carry for 7 yards to set up 2nd and 3 after breaking multiple arm tackles in the backfield. Saints don't have any answers for him today. Saints have him in the backfield, and somehow Clements continues to break through, gets a first down, and that's going to seal this game. Saints fall to 0-3 when it comes to the Atlanta Falcons and Carolina Panthers, and play the Panthers next, and then we got to go face the Cleveland Browns. All playoff teams. The Saints slide begins right here. I'd love for someone on this team to figure out how to tackle this kid. I mean, that would be nice. I mean, just running through tackles. Just cannot bring him down with the first tackle, even with a big defensive lineman like Davenport.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And Davenport finally makes a play. Thank you, Davenport. I forgot that you were even on this team. Davenport forgot that he was getting a contract to show up and play football today. Finally makes a tackle on Clemens. Clemens has just killed us all game and had been a big reason that the Atlanta Falcons have just played so well. Baker Mayfield, clearly the MVP of this team. Checkdowns and tight ends have just murdered us today. Puts us in a bad position as we try to get ready for the playoffs. Also learned a lesson. If your kicker gets hurt, do not plan on your punter being able to do anything. Our team has scored one offensive touchdown today. That is pretty terrible.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line. Intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Number 13, the ball carrier. Javon Kinlaw on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Saints' 21-yard line.
Well,
Number 13, the ball carrier. He's brought down
that's a tough way to end our season.
gain of a yard.
It's not competing. I've clearly put the controller down.
The ball carrier. Micah Kaiser on the tackle. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Atlanta.
When you don't get pressure on Baker Mayfield, and you just sit in the back there and pick you apart. I don't know how else what you're supposed to do about that. It's tough. And that when you do kind of feel like you've got it set the way that you want it to, and you get everything set up just right, he just comes check down, and Kyle Pitts is just a manimal. And I hate that animation with a passion. So no one does that. No one does that. All right, there you have it. Saints fall. Now we got to go on the road to play the Carolina Panthers, which also did not go well the last time we faced them. And then we got to go meet the Cleveland Browns. So 2 games on the road, the number 1 seed and the NFC South title both slipping through our hands. And it's because we can't play offense, not getting any pressure, and too many dropped interceptions. And when those things happen, we can't win. %85 completion percentage, 325 yards, 4 touchdowns. A Clements 15 for 82. The backup running back averaged 5.4 yards a carry against me. Rhodes doing what he continues to do. He's done this all season long. He's had a really good season. Just not enough pressure and no interceptions. We had 3 dropped interceptions. Let's take some photos and then get out of here. I got a lot to do. I gotta go work out, and I gotta cut grass and go clean out our room that's gonna be my studio and start getting it ready, and just a lot left to do today. So let's look at some plays here. Tough game, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I appreciate the chat, even though I forgot to pull up my mini chat, and so I can only read like the 5th message up. Like, so the new messages I can't read till I open up the other chat. Excuse me, Troutman. A great game today. This one just doesn't even show up. It that hurt. This one also hurt. It's a 4th and 2. Look, just no pressure. I'm sending a blitz. Just no pressure. figures the one good play we had today. Just like, what was Debo doing? Oh, gosh. It's not a lot of highlights here today. No points in the second half. And I knew this was a bad pass. Like I knew it when I threw it, but felt like I had to. I was facing zone again. I was hoping it was a cover 3 or cover 2. So that the hope was, okay, he'll let him go right here. All right. And that's right when I'm starting to pass it. And I'll be able to get it right in that window. But it wasn't a cover 3. And probably the right read would have been Broyles. Or check it down. That's the right read. The right read's Kamara. It's another one. Just like, what does my guy get? That's Ramchick. I mean, he's 99 overall, and look at him, just getting blown past. Those are the kind of things I just I don't understand. 99, 290 or 98, 97 or 98 left tackle. Playing left guard. I think it's McCoy. McCoy might be my right guard, but he's in the high 80s. A 99 overall center. And just like giving up tons of sacks. Just like blow by sacks too. Not like sacks as I'm sitting in the end zone forever or in the backfield forever just waiting. Just like blow by. Well, that sucks. Next 2 games are pivotal. I mean, you got to win them at all costs. But it doesn't feel good, especially because this right here is going to get a down boost. Nah, I'll take morale. That's fine. All right, there you have it. Week number 16 action. Another punch in the balls by Kobe, who I can't even compete with. Just not in the same field as that guy. I have no answers for him. He checks it down when he's supposed to check it down. Kyle Pitts is a monster to have to deal with. At least when Devontae Adams is playing, you know he's going to push Devontae a couple times and you can maybe get a pick. Take Devontae out, he just now like plays through Kyle Pitts. And then you give him the run game, no pressure. On defense, he attacks you. He gives you that faux look a lot. And his team's fast and athletic. And look, speed kills, and Kobe has almost an all-speed team. I mean, they're fast and strong, and they just make all the plays. So, guys, thanks for coming to hang out with me. Do me a favor before you get out of here. Make sure you hit the like button. I love you. Know that you matter. You matter to me. You matter to these streams. And hang in there. Come back and join us on the next one, which I don't even know when that'll be because we're going to have family here. So I don't know if I'll have any late night streams, but worst case, we'll be back Sunday night for sure. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.
Smash that like and subscribe.